Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. I'm sorry if it's a little smoky, Aquarius. I just blew my Palo Santo out, so it smells so nice. It's my favorite smudge. Aqua babies. So I put together a little reading here. It's energies around you. So this energy could be yours or it could be someone else's. I'm keeping it like open, man. I just want to read energy. I just feel like the readings that I did, the last series where I went through the zodiac, were incredible. I just found them so fascinating and deep, but they were really intense, and I'm thinking, let's just keep things simple, man. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple. So these, I think, will be fairly simple, but quite informative. They might even be really short. I practiced it on myself too, and I thought, well, there's that. I guess that's done in like 2 minutes. So we're going to use my tea leaf oracle deck. Have I used it on the channel yet? I can't remember. It's awkward for me to shuffle and hold. I tend to just spread it out and pull out the card that I need because too many fly out. So I'm using the tea leaf. I'm using my everyday witch. What the hell is this deck called? How did I forget what it's called? Anyways, everyday witch, I think, yeah, something like that. I've got both. I've got the regular size and the teeny tiny size. So what we're gonna do, Aquarius, we're gonna shuffle. I'm gonna try to shuffle here, and I'm gonna spread it out, and I'm gonna look at energy around you right now. It could be energy that's influencing you. It could be energy that's circling you. It could be an idea that you wanna initiate. I don't know. It's just energy around you, man, right now. And then the energy around you in the future. And then we'll look at the underline too. So for Aquarius, all of my Aquarians coming to this video. I tell you though, after you try to shuffle this one, if you've ever had difficulty working with the Wild Unknown archetype deck, that is nothing after working with this one. So Aquarius, okay, Aquarius. Energy surrounding Aquarius right now. What's going on right now? Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Is that you or is it someone around you? You're seeing some things, man. Somebody's seeing something here. In the future. Isn't this fun? It's like, what is Cindy doing? No, I'm being called to what I got to go to. Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. What the heck is going on with that? That's different. Okay, so too much concern with sexual matters in the future. And right now, someone has, either you or someone around you, a psychic eye. I just feel like they're watching though, doesn't it? Look like they're watching. Somebody, okay, just, you know, on the surface here, is somebody overly concerned with your love life? I don't know. It kind of feels like that, like just on the surface, me looking at it. At the bottom, you have wind chimes, peace and harmony. It's a good forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Interesting. Now, isn't that funny? Because muddled, making me think of muggles, muddled and muggles. And then here we have the eye with psychic ability. I feel like somebody's trying to see into your life, Aquarius. And I think they want to know about your personal life. The forest is unclear thinking though, like they can't really see. Peace and harmony. Somebody, I don't know. Muddled, unclear thinking, peace and harmony, wind chimes. It's like getting out of the forest and just allowing, you know, this feels, doesn't it? It feels kind of stagnant. It just feels overgrown, like a forest that there's too much, just too dense. So of course the thinking is unclear. And then the wind chimes, peace and harmony, just allowing things, the wind to move through and perhaps clear thinking and clear thoughts. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if this is you or it's somebody kind of around you. I have a bit of an inclination to feel that it's someone around you just because it's like, it looks like it's looking at you in this reading. So there's an energy around you that's trying to kind of perhaps even utilize more of its own intuition because it can't get the details. It can't get factual details, or it's not, they, whoever it is, are not able to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Not so much because they don't have the right pieces to put together, but it's kind of like they're in the wrong mindset. Something bothering my eye. Funny, we're talking about eye. Too much concern with sexual matters is in the future. Does somebody think you're promiscuous? Or does somebody think you're not? It just seems like it's a question about why would anyone be interested in that about you? I don't know. Or maybe you, like in the future, there's someone and you think all they're interested in is physical elements of a connection or something here. It's really interesting cards. Way to get this reading off to a great start. Let's just see what the tarot has to say about this, shall we? Yeah. Oopsies with this. 6 of Wands. So somebody's looking for some kind of success. Accolades. Accolades in love. But feeling blocked. In the future, the 3 of Swords. The Ace of Cups. The World. Huh. There's an interesting transformation of energy here. You know what I see? What's at the bottom? What's funny, you have the High Priestess with this eye and psychic ability and intuition. The High Priestess and the 9 of Cups. So it's like fulfilling some sort of dream. But the fact that it's coming in with the High Priestess, it's almost like a dream. I really don't know whose energy this is. I'm not going to get into that. You'll know who you are and what's going on in your life. It's not you. You're like, huh, someone around me. That's interesting. Thanks, Cindy. Okay, there's something here, like right now, I would say that there is a desire to win over the heart. A desire to win over the heart. But it feels like the heart is defensive. It feels like love is a no-go zone with the 7 of Wands. That there might even be some dream that needs to be protected here. And then in the future, with the Rabbit, 3 of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the World, someone here might, okay, because this is in the future and it looks like it gets worked out with the World, I want to say that somebody is perhaps overly focused in physical relationships because of like emotional pain. Yeah, it's almost like a crutch. You know, if you're going through something painful or difficult, we try to nurture ourselves often. Like, I mean, we're feeling beings, so you can only exist in discomfort, painful energy for so long, or you need reprieves from it. Some people are really quite capable of just like meditating or doing something for themselves, like a hot bath, and they can just kind of, you know, switch things. I mean, most people though kind of rely on something, and it can be something as simple as watching some movies that you really love and crying over the movies, or it could be like your favorite food and overindulging in it, or Some people could take it to the extreme, and drugs and alcohol really to shut off feelings and emotions. But then some people will just kind of, and I think too with the Three of Swords with this, there could be something here about like trying to find your value, trying to feel valuable. So if someone has a broken heart and they don't feel like that they've been able to find the road to love, like it's been challenged, or people have pushed back against them, they might, there could very well be sort of a response here of, I don't have any value because nobody appreciates my love, right? Like it's just yeah, totally, like in any type of relationship. And then, but if it's a romantic relationship, then I feel like somebody here might be seeking out, and I'm saying might be, as in sort of like present tense, because this looks like it gets resolved in the future, which is, I would say, is pretty good. So someone might be like overcompensating for, you know, like just, what are those things called where people go on, I don't know, those, I don't know, I think all dating apps are like that now, honestly. It's just like hookup stuff, but that's kind of like what it is. Like it's just hookup stuff, and it's just, in the moment, the person perhaps feels valued. The person feels like, oh yeah, like this is great. This person desires me. They want me. But I mean, it's just going to be horrible, like that night or the next day, because it was just a hookup. Like there's no, particularly like if that's, from what I'm seeing. I mean, I don't want to say you can't be promiscuous. If people want to do that, they want to do that. It's okay. And some people are in the right mindset. They're just not interested in having a long-term relationship with anybody, and they just fulfill some needs. But this looks like it's compensating for something because of the Three of Swords, and because love feels blocked here. So in the future, now that I've given sort of like a backstory to what this future looks like, it looks like to me somebody here has found a new day in their heart. And this person doesn't even have to be like jumping from partner to partner to partner. Just be exploring themselves. I don't know. But there could just even be their fantasies could be more, could be, again, because present is leading up to this conclusion of energy. Just be fantasizing more about sexual conquests as opposed to loving romantic relationships. But so, yes, having kind of put all of the possibilities into this, it does look like this broken heart, they finally find the solution for themselves in it. And I'm just saying they, because I don't know, it could be you, somebody around you, maybe someone you're dealing with. It could even explain someone that you have been interested in and you've had a lot of difficulty connecting to them emotionally, because there's like, you know, some sort of healing that's going on and they've had to work through something. And I want to say probably a level of feeling like they have some worth or value because they felt devalued by something that's happened here. So let's go to the teeny tiny version here to get clarification. Although it actually seems pretty clear, like once we start talking about it. And I think too, like even this is a really, when we see this transformation here, like they're closing this off. So if you're closing off a cycle that went from a broken heart and then you transform it into the Ace of Cups and you're completed, I would say, yeah, that's successfully completed. So muddled, unclear thinking into peace and harmony. I really like that. All right. Everything that's been going on for this person too could have been happening to develop their intuition, for them to trust their intuition more. Maybe it's kind of triggered something in them to really look at, you know, how they've chosen partners or how they viewed love or what they've expected in love, what they've given in love, you know, to ask yourself all these questions and not necessarily get all the answers. There comes a point where you just, you know, some point you need to trust your intuition and just go with your deeper self and believe in that. The Six of Wands. The Six of Cups and the Sun. Yeah, this is definitely the energy of someone who's been looking for success in a deep soul committed way. Like, this is very clear. This is not muddled. This isn't confusing. This is just, it's beautiful. Gosh, yeah, the Six of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Sun. That is too, like, finding your person, perhaps, finding your person, somebody that really understands you, someone that you have the same language in love. The Queen of Cups. The Tower. I mean, that could even feel like when this person has or does offer themselves in love, like it causes catastrophic destruction or change. Maybe with this person is in relationships, and the minute they say, you know, I really like you, I really like you, or they do the big L word, I really love you, then, like, now look, the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. The Queen of Swords. The King of Wands. The Seven of Cups. Yeah, that's like the moment. That right there is the moment. I mean, with the energy that I'm reading and the King of Wands to come out here, with the Seven of Cups, it's like conquest time. Oh, so there's could be somebody that's been kind of involved in conquests around you. Whether, again, I don't know if they're physically partaking in that or if it's you. It just could be fantasies too. The Seven of Cups, it's quite possible. It just could be this person is focused more on fantasizing about those sort of things. But the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Wands, maybe feeling like too, not wanting to defend their position on love anymore. Wanting to just cut out having to feel like they need to defend their feelings. But then going on the conquest, going on the King of Wands, there is a sense of confusion. Well, I really don't know where that is. So, the Three of Swords. This is the energy in the future. The Death card, a conclusion again, and the Five of Cups. So they're not going to let past disappointments hold them back anymore. The Ace of Cups. Which was the Ace? Okay, so this is interesting. You have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Two aces. And then the Three of Wands. Oh. I feel like, okay, whatever this person did, they really worked it out. They really worked it out. In whatever manner that happened for them, let's just see. Let's just be nosy. Too much concern with sexual matters, the Rabbit. And I want to say too, like if you're, I mean, there are different levels that we experience feeling. There is, on the surface, there could be less investment through a sexual feeling than an emotional feeling. But most people, not everybody, but most people have, there must be a nerve. I know from the heart to the brain, there's the vagus nerve. We got to figure it out, guys. There's got to be a nerve, I swear, that goes from the genitals to the heart. So even if you try to disconnect, it's still, there's still a communication process going on. I mean, most people usually feel closer to someone when they have an intimate experience. What was, oh, and the Ten of Pentacles. How did that, I thought only, anyways, all right. Oh, that was over here. Too much concern with sexual matters. That was the Rabbit. The Ten of Pentacles. That is different. So, let me talk about that in a minute. Let me conclude this. Okay, this area here of like healing the heart and moving forward, is really profound, because it is actually the two aces, the heart and the mind here. So the vagus nerve is cleared. I would describe it as that. So the heart and the mind are communicating really well with each other, ready to pull things in, ready to see what's coming in, ready to be open to things with the Three of Wands. Successful completion of that lesson. But now this is interesting. The Rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. The Ten of Pentacles. Is this someone who in the past has had, okay, so the Ten of Pentacles is the epitome of the achievement, right? In some level, it's not necessarily emotional achievement, but physical achievement. Physical achievement. Even just saying that just kind of reinforces what I've already said about the emotional achievement here. It could be even choosing partners for great success was based more on their sexual desire for someone. Let's see, the World card. I mean, it's actually kind of a fine line, no? Because, I mean, if you choose a partner that you have no desire for, then you might as well be siblings or roommates. The Ace of Wands. Look at that. The Four of Wands. The Three of Swords, the Eight of Swords. Oh, geez, the Eight of Cups. Crap, look at that. That is some serious alchemization completion. Like, mark that off the checklist. Wow. Definitely, like, okay, whoever this is in the future, this person is no longer, oh, look at this too. What are they completing? The Ace of Wands into the Four of Wands. So you could say, like, just because we do have this sexual matters card here, that perhaps like their sexual desire for a partner, the Four of Wands, has led to the Three of Swords feeling heartbroken, feeling like there's nowhere to move forward. With the Eight of Swords, there's no way to move forward. The Eight of Cups, there's no way to connect emotionally. It's the emotional connection first. Oh, this turned out to be quite fascinating, Aquarius. So the bottom here, we have the moon. And this is the moon. But I want to say, like, whatever this is, it just kind of feels like concluding fears. Perhaps fears about intimacy, understanding their own fear about intimacy. Wow. I'm going to go do the extended. The extended, I'm trying to keep simple too. I'm trying to be kind to me and informative to you guys at the same time. I'm going to do blind spot. What are you not seeing all this shit? It's pretty interesting, shouldn't it? All right. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.